Yeah,
They never go to class.
right now, all we thinking is just that the niggers are doing. Honestly, don't let us just run with this.
I mean, you're gonna think that anyway because you're really built into that. Like that, you're married to that thought.
That's what I'm saying. Please help me divorce myself from that. I don't want to see a Uzbekistan in a Bank of America vestibule smoking reefer, right? I want to see his pants sagging. Yeah, I want to see all of that, right?
But why don't you do your due diligence? Why don't you do your due diligence?
I do that, but we don't have. But we don't have. But we don't have Uzbekis and all that here in DC. So I want to see, because I've never seen one. I'm in New York either. If you say that the Uzbekis are going to your school smoking reefer, in New York? Not smoking reefer and shit like that. But if you say that they are,
first of all, one of our biggest drug dealers in the school is an Uzbek. And his father does not care.
Okay, you know what I say to that? It's more to my point. The niggas can't sell dope no more.
Yeah,
Jonathan
saying that.
You can sell dope no more. So you're making my point again. You understand? It's all over, Kimmy K.
Yeah,
all over.
I believe because when I was in California, my best friend, her guy, he's from Thailand, and all the guys that run the weed out there in California are all Asian.
Well, but I thought,
but I was probably the only black person.
But niggers argued to make marijuana legal so they would benefit, didn't they? That's all I ever heard. We need to make marijuana legal so we stop these black bro man.
Well, not only because it's so black people to benefit. Because I'm on the ad hoc community for cannabis, and the language is that it creates wealth. It doesn't say for who. It doesn't say that in the language, not in print, not in anything, but it does say that it creates wealth. And people that own dispensaries are, like I said, Turkish people, Uzbek people, and Asian people from the Asian diaspora. At least in Europe. Yeah. I don't know about in other states, but yeah. And all the underground weed dealers in Cali, they're all Asian dudes.
God bless you, Kimmy. Kimmy, we're gonna clean up.
This is not my reality. Well, I'm really sorry that it's your reality because it sounds sad, you know.
Kimmy, I think your reality is I don't know what it is, but
it's not my reality. I've heard people on this channel say, "Oh, I didn't go to all black schools. I've never been to all black school in my life. I don't even know what that really looks like."
Well, there's probably
and not because my parents have to move to certain zip codes to have it either.
Well, but there are plenty of people that do. You will admit to that, right? I would say the majority of people with children in this world, if they had the means to, they're trying to get in a certain school. Just like Carmelo Anthony's.
There's not even enough black people for everything to be over.
Well, there are some really black schools in Dallas County, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
And Carmelo Anthony's son, Carmelo Anthony's dad did not want him
going. I know
going.
nothing about that place.
Right, but he did not want him. But you'd have to assume that he did not want his son going to school around other blacks. You'd have to assume that because he moved far, far away from them into an area where not many of them could afford. So you got to address that issue there. You know.
Yeah. Wait, Kimmy. So to be clear, smoking in the ATM—that's not your reality. Smoking weed in the ATM.
No. No, I mean I don't do that.
Oh, okay. When you say it's not your reality, it's not what you do, but you view it. I feel the same way, Kimmy. When we're talking about these things, listen. When I get it, no, Kimmy. When we're talking about these situations, I don't handle my problems with stabbing niggas in the heart. I don't handle my issues with shooting people. That's not my reality. We're just talking. We're just having a conversation about it. It's not my reality. Like I don't.
Exactly.
I think that shit is subhuman. But I don't know.
Everyone listening right now, it's not their reality.
Yeah, but I think the reason.
I think it is some people's reality though. 12th Man was shot, right?
Yeah, 12th Man was shot. Yeah, 12th Man was shot.
You know, I was on a panel the other night, man. It was a lady, and she so flippantly said she had 4 family members killed. I said, damn. I mean, that motherfucker said that like she crossed the street.
But you named one person out of like so many people that come here. Now, if you said 12th Man was shot, you just went down a long list. Okay, that'll be a little bit, you know, but it's always such a minority. And you always focus on like the worst elements of it. But I don't feel comfortable as an adult knowing these children belong in school, just walking past them and saying, oh, let them because they actually do respond. Now, if they were trying to, like, I don't know, do something opposite, like attack me, that's one thing. But the fact that they actually move and leave when someone says, hey, this should not be happening, it says a lot. And I think we just are in a society where people just turn a blind eye too much. And because there's no shame anymore, and everything's okay, and everyone needs grace all the time, it just exacerbates people's behavior because in their minds, there's no limit. Like, they can keep them more and more and be worse because no one's going to say anything.
Kimmy Cakes is a very good example of a woman that cares, right? Men don't care like this. You understand? All I'm thinking about, damn, my ATM gonna be smelling like reefer when my next customer come in.
Yep,
right?
yep. That's all I'm thinking about too.
Right.
That's all I'm thinking about.
Right. That's the unseen, I think, Kimmy Cakes, that the compassion of a woman needs to be balanced with the force of a man.
Yep.
So, because what you did, was honorable. But you're not gonna stop them from going back in there if they so choose. It's gonna have to take a man to come in there and say, "Hey, nigga, you come in my ATM vegetable again." You're gonna have to face some more serious consequences than what Kimmy Cakes will say to you. That's just my thoughts.
Well, interestingly enough, after I started doing that, the men in the community who would witness it every day, they started stepping in and clearing the place out too.
Well, there you go. That's what I said.
I think it just takes someone to say this is not acceptable, so people can feel comfortable standing up also. Because I come from a time where people got shut down. You don't see people getting shut down no more. Everything's okay. Everyone deserves grace. Everyone needs sympathy. Everyone needs some hand-holding ass shit. Like, no, let people know when they're wrong.
No, I agree with you, Kimmy Cakes.
There's no way back in the days I could have been in some place smoking weed and my people saw me. And that's that. Please. I would have been afraid to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Dolomite is right though, man.
Yeah, Dolomite has a message up on the screen, Kimmy Cakes. We seen a girl get her skull cracked at the track meet and it got excused. And what happened? The deletion at the track meet. Damn, I didn't even draw that connection.
Yeah.
But the NAACP was very much in support of the black girl.
She gets excused because she has charges. She might actually go to jail, as she should.
But I think Kimmy Cakes, what you're missing here is that the black NAACP found reason to support the woman that hit the girl with the baton. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you're pro-black, don't you want to stop this kind of behavior instead of incentivizing it? Mm-hmm. And they've taken an approach that...
If you're a human being...
Well, here's the thing, though,
if you're a human being and not savage, you want to stop that.
But here's the thing, though, Kimmy Cakes, what I really believe it boils down to. They rather protect her from the white criminal justice system to the detriment of their own communities. They rather shield her from being held responsible for hitting someone, even if it ended up with more bad behavior like niggas cracking each other on the heads at track meets.
And as like Simon said, who's a real motivational speaker in the business world, that's failed parenting. That is failed parenting.
Oh, wait, Kimmy, we got some more calls.
Oh, no, this is another call. I ain't gonna take that call on the call.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think, they that's very interesting. They just want, a dead body there.
Thank you, Universal, for uploading this picture. I did want to talk about Stanley's guy, the Arami guy.
Oh yeah.
We never got to that.
But I'll be in the audience in a few minutes.
Okay.
Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Kimmy.
Yeah, Kimmy Cakes calling me. Kimmy Cakes.
Kimmy Cakes, man. And that is the one thing about women. They are gonna be